Hello. Hello. Um, it's Bo. Um, Still no decision on the name yet. I've been having such a dilemma with it because I keep going, do I just want to stick with Bo because it's easier? But then, I like the name Bo. Every time I say it, I'm like, it's not quite right, you know? Feels a little uncomfortable. So, yeah, I still need to figure that out. But I'm still going by Bo for now until I figure it out. Um, but yeah, hello. I'm quite ill, getting lots of coughs and things. Yeah, but doing okay. Well, I mean, it's been eventful. Oh my god, yesterday, um, Silver bit me again, and I thought we were playing, and he was running around the cage. I was putting my fingers in the bars, trying to get at him. And if he got near the bars, I would stroke at his fur a little. Thought we were playing, and he ran up to the top level of, because we got a new cage now as well. Woo! Brand new sexy cage with bars. So he goes up to the top level, and I put my finger through, and I'm like, woohoo! And then he bites me very hard. And I've been looking up loads as to why, and it could be a mix of different things. Because seconds later, I was showing Bean. I was like, Bean, look what Silver did, and then he bit me as well. So, which is very unlike him. So yeah, I've been reading online, and lots of people said it's possibly because of the new environment. They've just moved into a new cage, so it might be that. It might be a bit stressed. They are coming up to their teenage years, so they might be a bit hormonal and a bit fighty. But yeah, he bit me, and I kind of just stood there in shock for a bit, like, huh? And it was just dripping blood everywhere, and I was like, ugh. So then I was just kind of like, Casey, help, help. And then they ran my finger under the tap, which was fine for a second, then really stang, and I was really hurting, and then I completely blacked out. Completely passed out. It was so scary. I just vaguely remember this, weird vibrating feeling going through my whole body, like pins and needles. It was really weird. It was it was obviously Casey trying to bash me to wake me up, but it was vibrating through my whole body, and it was really weird. And I was like, what is that? I don't like it. And then my vision started to slowly come back in, and I could see Casey, and I could hear them going, wake up, come on, wake up, Bo, come on, wake up. And then eventually they were like, can you see me? And I was like, no, can you hear me? And I'm like, it was so scary. Completely passed out because of a rat bite. I don't do well with very strong pain like that. I tried to stretch my ears once, and I went from nothing to 2 millimeter, like an idiot, and fainted as well. So I don't clearly do well with extreme pain like that. But yes. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I'm really spacing out now. I I had a topic of conversation I kind of wanted to bring up, I guess. So, one thing that I kind of noticed with the DID community is that, how do I phrase this? We're all assumed quite modest. Like, I don't know, like, not, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. The DID systems are never viewed as sexy, or like, and I'm not trying that I want to be. Please take everything I'm saying with a pinch of salt. Or sexual people, you know. Lots of DID systems have sexual trauma, or have had issues with sex, and sex is quite a scary subject. But I don't know, for some reason, like, I feel like this has gone, like, DID systems have gone the whole hardcore other way, that we're not allowed to be viewed as sexual, or having sex, or having sexual relationships, or preferences, or, you know, like, sexualities and things. And I don't know what I'm trying to say, but basically, a DID system that I follow on Instagram, the host is a model and has been a model for a long time, and she's gorgeous, and she does a lot of not safe for work stuff, a lot of LGBT not safe for work stuff, lots of gory not safe for work stuff, you know, that sort of thing. And I kind of just was like, wow, you know, I feel like because this is a trauma disorder, or because we are trauma babies, as I refer to us as, that we are not allowed to have a sexuality. You know, like, a video, God knows how long ago, of Chloe and Nan, and, like, Nan's got a hickey on their neck, and the comments are like, oh my god! Ah! That means they had sexual interactions! Ah! How can they? How can they cope? How can they cope? Like, they're not that dramatic. I'm being really dramatic, but you know what I mean? Like, people just don't, they just don't seem to think that that's possible. And just seeing these stunning modelling portraits from her name is Encina Severa, if you want to go and follow her, or go check her out on YouTube or whatever. And they're so not safe for work that I was like, Jesus Christ, I couldn't imagine, like, another system doing something like that, showing their sexuality in that way. But, like, damn, good on you, girl. Like, I'm all for it. I love it. You know, and, like, for a long time, the BDSM and kinky community has also been quite a taboo subject in the DID community. I know that there's touchy subjects part of it, you know, like DDLG is a bit touchy and a bit like, but like the BDSM and all that kind of stuff, and it was all really, really frowned upon. And, you know, it just, I don't know, it like, like, slowly I've been seeing more and more of it, you know. Desoji did casually mention that Chloe and Nina were hypersexual, and now Nina's hypersexual, you know, that sort of thing, you know, people mention their sexualities and that they have partners. But, you know, nothing that forward or that open, and you know, I'm really happy to see that DID systems are just normal people that have sexual drives and interests too. Like, I'm like really happy to see a manicured barista system and axolotls, obviously their partner, like just being so open about Namiri's interest in BDSM and in that side of the community, and how open they were about their engagement in the BDSM way, and just everything, you know, like people with DID have sexual interests and sexual relationships. We're not all that broken, I guess. I don't know, like what I'm trying to say here is I feel like there's a lot of tiptoeing in the community. There's a lot of, because we're traumatized, we have to be walking on eggshells around everyone because we don't want to trigger anyone, and we got to be cautious of our audience or whatever. But alters and systems have sex, you know? Alters and systems have normal relationships, have normal interests. And I'm really starting to enjoy seeing that side of it, you know? Seeing the real, we are just a normal person inside a body with other people side of it. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, that was a bit of a tangent, but yeah, I completely went on a tangent, and I just me and Casey been sat talking about it, you know, about the oversensitivity sometimes in the community, and being too overly cautious of triggering people or not doing things you want to because you might upset people and trigger other people. And obviously being cautious of people's triggers is a very important thing to do and be in your life, you know. But I don't know, there's, you know what I mean, people say people gone too PC. I don't want to be one of those people. Like, I'm not okay, boomer. Don't boomer me, please. Just that I feel like once it gets to the point where you're not having fun anymore and you're just sat constantly worried that whatever you're gonna say is gonna trigger somebody, then that's not healthy. You know? That we need to be a lot less cautious of this sort of shit and talk about sex and talk about life and problems and whatever, you know? So many times I've just messaged my friends and been like, oh my god, what's the gossip? Tell me all the juicy details. And then we've just been like, blah. I just saw my face that I pulled then, like, what was that? We got a new Ratty Cage. It's very sexy. Like, it was getting to the point where, yeah, like, they needed a new cage, and it was, like, really bad. They getting to the point they needed a new cage, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get the first one that I can that's gonna be good enough, and let's go. So 50 quid later, sexy new cage, but 50 quid later, yeah, but it is twice the size, has 3 levels, has a bunch of shit, like, it's fucking trendy, to be honest. I'm gonna show you, cause fuck it, why not? Wow. Okay, so it's a bit of a mess because they've decided that they want to make a mess. So Look, it is so much bigger now. Wow, shaky cam. So we have the water bottle on the outside. There's my boys. They've decided that they don't want to sleep in any of the nice things I've given them. They just want to sleep on the floor. So yeah, we got a nice little tube. This crazy ramp, which you can't actually, like, the door is in the way all the time. It's really annoying. Yes. So look, I got them this cool igloo, which they don't use. And then they've trashed this place. We got that carrot thing. We have an alpaca. Poor alpaca. At least they're coconut they like to sleep in. This is a cool boot that I got that they clearly don't like either. And I put this scarf up here for them to make a cozy den up here to sleep in, and they yanked that all off. So, how do you like your new cage, boys? Clearly not that much. But if you look at it in size comparison, that's their old cage. Ta-da! It's so much bigger. Lucky boys. Yes, I hope you liked that. Yes, that's my new rat cage. Yes. So, one last thing before I go. Tweakers Creek. Tweakers Creek. So, my PayPal is still blocked. We've been emailing them back and forth, and like, they're like, we need you to prove your name, and then we're like, great, we don't have the right name. So then they're like, we need to change your name, so we apply to change the name, and then they're like, no, you didn't provide the right things, you didn't provide a marriage certificate. I'm like, I didn't get married. You said I could change it this way. You know, it says on the thing, you can change it if you put a nickname or pseudonym and you want to change it to your legal name on the settings. And I'm like, great, that's what we want to do. And then, like, it's like, no, you didn't provide a marriage certificate. How dare you? You didn't provide a marriage certificate. So we've emailed them again, like, no, I just want to change my name to my legal name, please. So then we can unlock it. And then I can have my money. Because it's really pissing me off. There's money just sitting there that would be so damn helpful right now, you know? And I can't access it, I can't send it anywhere, I can't pay for anything with it. It's just sitting there because they won't change my name. Fucking PayPal. So, please don't use my current PayPal. If anyone was going to, I know somebody commented in the last video saying they wanted my PayPal. Please don't use mine. I will leave Casey's down below if you wanted to. Please don't feel like you have to, but I'm going to leave Casey's because mine is blocked and it's just making me sad. It's just making me sad because I just default put all of my details in the bottom of my video, and then like the other day somebody was like, hi, I just sent you a little bit of money to your PayPal, really hope it helps, and I'm like, I can't access it, I'm so sorry. But hopefully I will be able to access it soon. So yeah, mine's blocked and I will keep you updated on. I'm sure I will, because I rant about it all the fucking time. I swear I rant about PayPal every fucking day. If anyone can suggest another pay service that isn't PayPal or Venmo, because Venmo's only in the US, hit me up. Because PayPal just fucking hates me. Just fucking hates me. Ah. Am I pretty yet? Okay. This is adorable. Okay, I'm gonna go now.